What is going on, guys? Miles here, back again with another video, and in a recent update, Infinity Ward actually added the Infected game mode to the Infinite Warfare beta. And I'm so happy to see Infected return. Obviously, it wasn't in Black Ops 3 multiplayer, unfortunately. I'm not actually sure why Treyarch never decided to add Infected, but it is finally back in Infinite Warfare, and man, it's just one of my favourite game modes in Call of Duty. If you're bored of like the multiplayer grind, you just hop on Infected, get some nukes and have a great time. So I'm really happy to see it return in Infinite Warfare. And you guys can play Infected for yourselves right now if you have access to the Infinite Warfare beta on PS4 or Xbox One, but there are a couple of issues with this game mode, which I'll go over right now. So obviously, if you've played Infected before, you'll know it's split into two teams, one team for the infected people and one team for the non-infected people. But in Infinite Warfare, as of right now, there's actually a bug, so you can have non-infected people on both teams, which is really weird and it gets confusing in game. Hopefully this will be patched in the near future or by the full release of the game, but it can be really confusing because you could see someone who looks like an enemy to you, you can aim, lock onto them and stuff like that with your aim assist, but they'll actually have a weapon and they won't be infected and you can't actually kill them, which is really weird. And the same can happen to them. They'll see you as an enemy, but they won't actually be able to kill you. And this makes playing the game mode right now really freaking difficult, because there can be infected people who are actually on your team and they look like friendly people to you, but they actually are infected. And the only way to tell that they're infected as of right now is that they won't actually be holding a weapon. So it's really confusing playing the game right now, but I do think this will be patched very soon. From what I've seen so far, there is only one weapon class in Infected, and that is a SPAS 12 primary, along with the Kendall 44 pistol as a secondary weapon. It's pretty cool because you can actually use the SPAS 12 without having to prestige, and you normally wouldn't be able to use it in the beta, but you can test it for yourself in Infected. So if you want to give the SPAS 12 a try, make sure to play some Infected during the beta. Hopefully in the future, Infinity Ward will actually add more classes to Infected to make the game a lot more fun and to spice things up a little bit. It'll be really cool if you could use like LMGs, snipers or like assault rifles in Infected along with the classic weapons. If you're infected, obviously you don't have any of the guns and you only have the combat knife, but you can actually switch weapons and use your fists instead, but I don't think it's a one-shot kill, and that is an absolutely awful idea. So you have your combat knife and you also have two pieces of equipment. You have your tactical insertion to respawn wherever you want, and you also have a throwing knife, which is pretty mandatory in Infected. I actually really liked Infected without throwing knives. They seem a little bit overpowered, but obviously you sort of have to have them or else Infected's a little bit too easy. But there we have it. That is my rundown of the new Infected game mode in Infinite Warfare. If you guys are excited for this game mode, be sure to like the video. I'd appreciate that a lot. And if you guys haven't already, subscribe to this channel for more Infinite Warfare videos. And I'll see you guys in my next video.